What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another installment in our little series that we have going on this channel. The fuck is this? What I'm going to be testing today is this bizarre bat-shaped, bird-shaped eyebrow template. You're supposed to be able to hold it right up to your brows and get perfect brows every time. I see the idea behind it. I see the idea behind it because if you put it like dead center, you should be able to get like completely symmetrical brows. I can tell you right off the bat that it's a little bizarre that it doesn't sit completely flat, and also the end of the brow kind of wants to end up way higher than my natural brow is, so it's gonna take a little bit of finagling. I feel like my best bet with this is to use like a brow powder. If you don't have a brow powder, you could totally try something like this with a brown eyeshadow, as long as it's like a neutral to cool toned eyeshadow and it's completely matte. The powder that I'm going to try it with is one that I haven't actually tried before. This is Brow Zings by Benefit. They sent this to me recently. It has a wax and a powder. I'm only going to use the powder, but look how fucking cute this is. It comes with like a little mini tool that folds out kind of like a pocket knife, and then a little tiny tweezer. That shit's cute. So basically, I'm just gonna dive right the hell into this shit because what are we waiting for? Let's find out if it works. I'm actually gonna take out the little foldy pocket knife brush that came in this. And oh, by the way, I got these on Amazon. They cost about $2.99 with Amazon Prime, so that shit is a good deal. And there are 5 of them in the package. Don't really know why you would need 5 of them because, I mean, clearly they're reusable, they're not staying on your face. Maybe you want to share with your friends. Honestly, if you bought a 5-pack for $2.99 and you split it up amongst your friends, basically that shit's free. So even if it works mediocre, that's still a deal. All right, my mirror is going to have to be in frame for this today. Sorry that that's not the nicest aesthetic in the world and that my makeup-y fingerprints are all over the back of it, but it is what it is because I need to be able to see. I'm gonna dip the angled side of this brush into the brow powder. Let's see. So I think it doesn't really fit my shape of my face well. It actually fits my brow shape pretty well though if I angle it. So I'm gonna like kind of finagle it so it sits in a normal position and then see, and then I'll just like turn it like that. You know what I'm saying? Do one of those. Start filling with powder according to the stencil. So far, this is really easy, so that's a plus. I'm not gonna lie, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Generally, as you guys probably know because I did a brow tutorial really recently, I usually use a pomade and do like more of like a natural brow with like hair strokes or whatever. But if I was going for something really quick, like that's a really good start. Like if I was a noob and I was trying to learn how to do my brows, like I actually would kind of think that this was helpful. Now let's try the other side. I'm just going to try not to fuck that one up with the thing and turn it a little bit so that it actually matches up where my brow sits. On this side of my face, it's a little more difficult to cross over with my non-dominant hand in the way, but whatever. Dude, again, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this shit's not bad. I'm really shocked. This one I think could use a little bit of work. I mean, my brows are very different on each side as far as like how much I need to be filled in. Like this one needs a lot more work than my other brow. But if I just go back over here, fill that shit in real quick again. At this point, if I just added a little bit of pomade or pencil on the top, I'd have a completely decent brow. Like this, you know what? Let me zoom you guys in so you can see. So pressing on my face with the plastic obviously gave me a little bit of a red spot, so I would need to touch up my foundation there. But like, honestly, it gave me a really good starting point for my brows. I think if I just go through with a little bit of pencil or pomade, like touch them up, like that's a really good way to get a quick brow shape. Even if you're not a beginner, these are not bad. These are not terrible at all. This side, I could have lined it up a little bit better. It's like a little bit higher up than my actual brow is. Like it starts a little higher. A little bit of a user error, but like, I don't know. I mean, considering how dumb these fucking things look and how cheap they were, I'm alright with it. I'm gonna go ahead, fill in the rest of my brows, and then we will talk turkey. Okay, there are my finished brows. They're a little straighter than I normally do my brows, and now that I'm looking on camera, I actually want to fill this one in right here a little bit more. Pop a little pomade in that bitch, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's better. So they came out a little bit straighter and like a little bit thicker than I would normally do my brows, but honestly, like, it gave me a very, very quick template to do my brows with. I do wish that it fit the shape of my face a little bit better. I'm sure if you bought like a more expensive, like higher end version of it, maybe it would. I'm not sure. I literally bought the cheapest ones that I saw on Amazon because I thought that maybe they'd be helpful for like beginners, but I never thought in a million years that I would be like, oh, hey, these are kind of dope. I recommend them, you know? So, I haven't tried the higher end ones yet. If I do, I'll let you guys know, but like, I don't know, man. It took me 4 seconds to do these brows, and then I filled the rest in with a little bit of pomade, and that shit was kind of really easy and quick, so I think I recommend these. I know. So I think conclusively, in general, if you have a hard time getting your brows even, if you have a hard time just doing your brows in general, if it takes you a really long time, or if you have like extremely differently shaped brows and you want to like try to make sure they're a little bit more symmetrical, this is a slightly easier alternative to using like brow stencils. I've used the Anastasia brow stencils before. I've also used some knockoff brow stencils before. Both of them also not bad and definitely have more choices as far as like brow shapes and stuff. But I do think there are more choices with these. I just haven't really explored them. I don't know. If I find a bunch of different types, I will list them accordingly down below in the description. But literally, I think I paid like $2.50 for these or something along those lines. Like it was under $5. So I would say for the price, I definitely recommend these. I know that sounds so fucking stupid, and I didn't expect to give these more than an they're okay. I really didn't. I thought they were gonna be okay, but they're actually pretty fucking good. One thing I would mention though, if you do your entire brow like I usually do with little strokes and you'll use dip brow or whatever, probably not gonna work if for that application for obvious reasons. But if you're doing that, then you probably don't need a stencil, or this could be like the quick alternative that you use when you don't want to do your like 20-minute brow routine, because literally that took me like 3 minutes. Like seriously, it was the fastest brows I ever did. I kind of had like a 50-50 inkling that this was going to be a really funny fail video, but surprisingly, it was good. This shit's good. These things are good. So that's all I have to say for today, because there's not really anything else to critique about it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. They definitely don't sit perfectly on your face. You just have to kind of press them into the right spot first though, and like they totally get the job done. So there's that. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because that really does me a tremendous favor in the grand scheme of things. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love for you to stick around, see some more videos. I am going to film a tutorial right after this. I think I'm going to use the Naked Heat palette again, so that should be up later this week as well. Stick around, see that too. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm at Miss QuinnFace on all platforms, but specifically Instagram and Twitter, as well as here. Obviously, I haven't really been using Snapchat much lately because I've been using Instagram stories more, so catch me over there. I'll list that all here on the screen, also in the description below. You are gonna want to go over there, check my shit out, because I post new makeup looks every day, so it's a lot more frequent than it is on here. If you have any suggestions about things that you want me to try out or tutorials that you would like me to do, please leave it in a comment below. I will try to get to it. I do my best. A lot of times I rely on your suggestions to like get video ideas and stuff like that, so please let me know, and I would be happy to get to it if it's at all possible. I think that's all I have to say for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see your ass in the next one.